Why are Trump and Joe Rogan the talk of the town? Well, it all started with an explosive interview that has everyone talking. Joe Rogan, known for his candid and often controversial conversations, invited former President Donald Trump onto his podcast. The result? A whirlwind of political drama and media frenzy that has captivated audiences across the nation. Let's dive into the whirlwind of the 2024 election. This election cycle has been nothing short of chaotic, with candidates pulling out all the stops to secure votes. From heated debates to relentless campaigning, the stakes have never been higher. And with Trump throwing his hat back into the ring, the political landscape has been turned upside down. Donald Trump sat down with Joe Rogan, and boy, did it shake things up. The interview covered a wide range of topics, from Trump's thoughts on the current administration to his plans for the future. Rogan, never one to shy away from tough questions, pressed Trump on his controversial policies and past decisions. The conversation was intense, revealing, and at times, downright shocking. From potential cabinet appointments to his campaign strategy, Trump aimed right at Rogan's massive audience. He discussed his vision for America, promising to bring back jobs, strengthen the economy, and tackle immigration issues head-on. His bold statements and unwavering confidence resonated with many, but also sparked fierce criticism from his opponents. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris was rallying in Texas, contrasting sharply with Trump's media blitz. Harris focused on unity and progress, emphasizing the importance of healthcare, education, and social justice. Her speeches were filled with hope and determination, aiming to inspire voters to believe in a brighter future. But the timing? Not so perfect. With the election just around the corner, every move is being scrutinized. The pressure is mounting, and both candidates are feeling the heat. The clock is ticking, and the race is tighter than ever. Trump's Michigan rally faced some hiccups. Technical issues plagued the event, causing delays and frustration among attendees. Despite the setbacks, Trump remained undeterred, delivering a passionate speech that rallied his supporters and reignited their enthusiasm. Throw in some cybersecurity drama with alleged Chinese hackers targeting Trump's campaign, and you've got a real nail-biter. The allegations have raised serious concerns about the integrity of the election, with both sides calling for increased security measures. The threat of cyber attacks looms large, adding another layer of complexity to an already tumultuous race. And just when we thought it couldn't get any wilder, the Washington Post decided not to endorse a candidate for the first time in decades. This unprecedented move has left many wondering about the future of political endorsements and the role of the media in shaping public opinion. The decision has sparked intense debate, with some praising the paper's neutrality and others criticizing it for shirking its responsibility. These final days are intense, folks. The air is thick with anticipation, and every news update feels like a bombshell. Political analysts are working overtime, dissecting every move and predicting possible outcomes. The tension is palpable, and the nation is on edge, waiting to see who will come out on top. Buckle up, because every vote counts, and this election is far from over. The importance of voter turnout cannot be overstated. Each ballot cast is a voice heard, a step towards shaping the future of the country. The candidates are making their final pushes, urging supporters to get out and vote. The outcome is still anyone's guess, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Ready to see how it all unfolds? Stay tuned. The next few days will be critical, with potential surprises and twists at every turn. The nation is watching, waiting, and hoping for a fair and decisive outcome. No matter which side you're on, one thing is certain. This election will go down in history as one of the most dramatic and consequential of our time. So keep your eyes peeled and stay informed, because the story is far from over. As the interview continued, Rogan and Trump delved deeper into the issues that matter most to Americans. They discussed the economy, healthcare, and the ongoing pandemic. Trump shared his thoughts on how to navigate these challenges, while Rogan pushed for clarity and specifics. The back and forth was riveting, offering a rare glimpse into Trump's unfiltered views. The impact of this interview was immediate. Social media exploded with reactions, both positive and negative. Campaign ads were quickly updated to reflect the latest talking points, and political commentators weighed in with their analyses. The interview became a focal point in the election discourse, influencing public opinion and voter sentiment. Outside the digital realm, the streets were buzzing with activity. Protests and rallies erupted across the country, with supporters and detractors making their voices heard. The interview had struck a chord, igniting passions and sparking debates. It was clear that this conversation had resonated deeply with the American public. Newsrooms were in overdrive, covering every angle of the interview. Journalists dissected the key moments, fact-checked statements, and provided context. The media's role in shaping the narrative was more evident than ever, as they worked tirelessly to keep the public informed and engaged. Political analysts were also hard at work, interpreting the potential impact of the interview on the election. Polling data was scrutinized, and election maps were updated to reflect shifting dynamics. The interview had introduced new variables into the race, making predictions even more challenging. As the election day approached, the importance of voter turnout became even more critical. Every vote had the potential to sway the outcome, and both campaigns ramped up their efforts to mobilize supporters. The interview had added a new layer of urgency, reminding everyone that their voice mattered. The nation watched with bated breath, waiting to see how the interview would influence the final days of the campaign. The stakes were higher than ever, and the outcome was still uncertain. The interview had become a defining moment in the election, one that would be remembered for years to come. In the end, the Joe Rogan and Donald Trump interview was more than just a conversation. It was a catalyst for change, a moment that captured the attention of the nation and shaped the course of the election. As we move forward, the impact of this interview will continue to be felt, reminding us of the power of dialogue and the importance of staying informed.